Pancos and welcome to the Why Play Kitchen. Today we are making one of kids' favorite activities, Play-Doh. And I'm going to be showing you an easy recipe to how to make Play-Doh for their entertainment. So as you can see, I have already made several different colors. We have yellow, red, green, and then a blue and a white with glitter. Kind of like, looks like that outer space kind of color combination of Play-Doh, if you will. Okay, so I have red food coloring, I have my cream of tartar, I have my flour, I have my salt, some oil. You can use vegetable oil or canola oil, and I have water. And today this recipe is just for one batch of Play-Doh. So I'm not doubling the recipe or anything like that. And I have a serving spoon or mixing spoon. So as you can see, I have a really good, nice bowl here to cook it in. And I'm going to first dump my flour. And then I'm going to take my cream of tartar. Make sure you get all of the cream and tartar in there. This would be a good opportunity to have your little helper, come up on the step stool and help them mix it, because then they're part of the process. Salt, oil, and then water. Okay, now that all of my recipes are in the bowl, all of my ingredients are in the bowl, I'm going to just mix it up. And it's okay if it has some lumps, because as you will see in the second half of my video, you're going to need it to get all the lumps out and make it smoother. So now I'm going to add red food dye. Just a couple squirts. You want to add more depending on how dark you want it. You can actually also add flavors, or for it to smell, like cinnamon if you wanted to. So now, as you can see, I have all of the ingredients in the Play-Doh. This is a red/pinkish colored Play-Doh. And it's all nicely stirred now. And now we're going to go to the stove and cook it. Okay, now I have the stove on. This is a good opportunity for the kids to go and have another activity to do in the other room, so they're not around the stove, which can get really hot. So I have here the Play-Doh mix, all of the ingredients in, and now it's ready to cook. I would say it cooks for about 5-6 minutes. You definitely never want to have it, sit for a long time, or it could burn. And again, this is a regular Play-Doh recipe, not a gluten-free Play-Doh recipe. So we're just going to let it sit. So you can see how it's starting to bubble from the heat, which is on medium. You don't want it too high and burn, like I said. And it's bubbling and it's getting thick. So you can see little clumps of Play-Doh, just like that. And that's okay, because later we will need it and it'll be all good, nice and smooth later. We're just gonna cook it a little bit longer. You can see all the liquid is evaporating or cooking out. And you can see it's getting in that good circular. I'm just moving it around to gather the rest of the Play-Doh from the bottom of the pan. And I'm getting all of the Play-Doh from the sides. Okay, so as you can see, the Play-Doh is ready. It's done. Any longer it would probably burn. So I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to put it on here, like so. Put this off to the side. The oven is off. And I'm just going to, it's really hot. Probably too hot for kids to touch yet. But I'm just going to make it smoother. You can see that the bumps are already like gone just by cooking it. Yeah, it's really hot. And so, you know, you could put all sorts of stuff in Play-Doh. You put make sparkly Play-Doh. You could see all of my different colors of Play-Doh. You could put different scents in Play-Doh. It's all edible, although I would not encourage kids to taste it. So if you want them to just play with it and not taste it, it would be a good idea not to put like scents or like cinnamon or different flavored things in it. And then here is my red ball of Play-Doh. And if you can, then as you can see, I have yellows, like I said before, whites with glitter, greens, and yeah, I have it all in little packages ready to go. So next, we will, I guess just end it there. Hi, I'm Chris, and welcome back to the Why Play Kitchen. Before this, I was making Play-Doh. I decided to make a reddish Play-Doh, and here is the result of the red Play-Doh. I cooked it, as I said. It's okay that you don't get all of the chunks out because you're going to knead it. Kneading Play-Doh is a little bit different than kneading bread, but kind of the same concept. So I've got my Play-Doh here, and I'm just going to work with it, kneading it to make it softer. It is hotter, so I would definitely have some sort of gloves on. And I'm just going to knead it back and forth, give it a little love. As you can tell, my glove just split, probably most likely because of the heat. These are plastic, but you know, the color is pretty cool. So I'm just going to keep on kneading it. And then I'm going to make it look like a baguette, a piece of bread, in which then I'm going to cut into 10, depending on how many pieces of it you want. For my purpose, I'm putting them into little containers, to give away, to promote play. So I'm going to take my knife and kind of cut them into 10 evenly spaced portions. So let's see, let me do this. You can see how much softer the Play-Doh is, right? It's not as chunky as it was before. Okay. And you want to make sure that when you're working on something where the Play-Doh won't stick. So I have a piece of marble, a marble slab here that I've sprayed. I think just Pam on, and it's helping tremendously from the Play-Doh sticking. So that's my Play-Doh baguette, if you will, and I'm going to just make little cut marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got about 9 pieces here, which will be fine for what I'm going to do. And so I'm going to, now that I have the cut marks, I'm going to put them. I love working with color. I feel like it totally enhances any play activity that you want to do. Play activities do not have to be so structured or planned out. You know, playing with Play-Doh is fine. Doing something that you enjoy, like making Play-Doh, is great too. So as you can see, I have my Play-Doh here. Kind of looks like tuna. And I'm going to put them in my little boxes that I have set aside here. And I'm not going to close my box because then they will heat up and it could cause the plastic to actually melt a little bit. So I'm just going to leave it here like so and fill these up. And each piece is a good amount to go in each of these. Because after a while, as you let them sit, they'll expand. Just do this. And like I said, you could add anything really to Play-Doh to make it even more fun. You could add different colors to it. You could add glitter to it. And all you have to do is find a piece of PVC pipe or something, the white PVC pipe, and you could give it to your kids to roll out if you don't have a regular baker's, pen or roller at your home. So as you can see up here, I have my yellow, my green, and now my red Play-Doh. So I thank you for coming and joining me on this adventure as I made Play-Doh, which is an easy way to engage play with you and your children. For more recipes like this one, and for the gluten-free recipe of Play-Doh, again go to www.yplay60.net. Thank you very much. Have a great, playful day.